Hmm. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome in. Today's the day. Today is the day. Had a couple technical difficulties. Things are a little late, so I'm gonna be making my tea real quick. But is it really a Tosado stream without an interruption to brew some tea? At this point, it's par for the course. I went and got myself a new infuser mug. I had one a long time ago, but it was like, I don't know, something was like wrong with it. You know what I mean? Like, even when I got it when it was new, it was like a really cheap one. It was like 10 bucks or something. I don't even remember where I got it. Maybe Walmart. And it just like, anytime I tried to infuse loose leaf, all it did was like, it practically poured the loose leaf through. Like, the little filter they had was so bad. And then it was, and that's all it was. It was just a mug with an infuser. And it sucked. This one has a 2-layer top to it. And yeah, so it has like 2-layer top. And an infuser that you put in there with a proper like metal fine grade. And when you put the tea in it, almost none leaks out. On some of the lower quality tea, I'll get a little bit of dust that leaks out and stuff, but that's fine. But on any of the good stuff that has like the real good leaves and everything, no, it's perfect. Yeah, so it has the regular mug, slightly larger, obviously, because it's got to hold a big ceramic infuser in there, and still like maintain a good amount. Hello, Angel Plays. And as the first lid and the second lid, the second lid sits on top of it. And you can, when you take it off. Hello, Yoshi. How are you doing? I planned this stream very well. I had no idea when I was going to go live, and then I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. And then, so the 2 lids stack. And then when you take it off, you can use one of the inner lid as a stand for the infuser. Really nice. Highly recommend one. Gotta let you know so you can be first. Alright. A real fan would be first even if I didn't let them know. But alright. This one was very impromptu though. Angel Plays was first. You were beaten to the punch, Yoshi. A real fan would, and a real friend, I wouldn't even have to think about telling it to, so whatever you want to be. Let me see about studio moding my OBS real quick to see if I can show off my infuser mug or if I have too much personally identifying information sitting on my desk right now. Studio mode. Where's my camera? Camera. I think it's fine. I don't really see anything alarming. Alright. Studio mode end. We should have a camera up now. This is my infuser mode that I've been talking about. Good afternoon, Captain Iron Mask. This is... Sorry, there's a tea resin over here. Don't mind. I had to clear some stuff off. Oh my goodness. I love these little things. So useful still. Let me not put it under my face. But yeah, so it's a two-tier lid. So this one sits on top of this one with this as a like retained, like that's how it stays on there, right? It moves around a lot, but I've never had it fall off just like in normal use. It takes a lot of force to get it over that edge. So really nice. It builds up a little sheen from how wet it gets, just from condensation, because this, the secondary lid, comes off, right? I'll just put it there for now just to show. A little hard to see. They're already well opened. These leaves have been... The work mat that gives... That's so funny. I didn't even think about it giving scale. This is literally just my work mat for like when I build my Gunpla and stuff. It just sits on my desk. Welcome back, Angel Place. But yeah, so the leaves are already well opened. And so all I would do is, for example... and just let it drain a little bit. That's the only noise. So I tilt it a little bit to let it drain. Otherwise, it'll just pour. You just put it on there. And then this is to sit on there. And it helps retain the heat longer in the ceramic mug. No, I did not like the Fawn Angel Place. And with the lid, though, this mug actually retains heat for a very long time. Hard to see, and I can't really tilt it, but... I'm trying not to spill it. You can kind of see the design. It's a basic, like, good luck Chinese design. It's got the cranes for immortality, red, which is the color of, like, good luck and fortune, and all the good stuff. Good one. No, I prefer a standard Angel Plays, thank you. Anyway. Let me, we'll cut our hand cam. So that's what I'll be drinking. That's oolong in there, by the way. I'll put this over here and make sure that part's facing away. That is potentially personally identifying information I have. No. None of those are better than the regular. Good day, Leaf. You just missed me showing off my new infuser mug. But, Leaf, look how close we are. Wait, chat's in the way. Look how close we are. I can feel it. There's no way. Yeah, like that's one good win. I've had some really bad, like a 30k and that's it win is like, I've gotten like 46 points from. It's like, it's potentially more than one win. Or it's a couple of seconds. Like, as long as I can lock in for like 3 games straight, we got it. If I get a really unlucky 4th place, then it's a marathon stream. So we're going to get right into it. I've been playing terribly lately. I've just not been able to lock in. Like, look at the... Oh, wait, that was our friendlies. How many friendlies did we play? Dang. Yeah, like, C+ is crazy for me. C+, B. I did have an S, but it was something between the 18th and then the 19th where I've just been playing progressively worse each day. Yeah, I didn't think we did that many either. Where was it, though? Would I have the game before this S? A B+, which a B+ isn't that far out of my range. I think anything within like an A is like normal for me. But I've been hitting B's lately. I've just not been playing well. So I'm gonna lock in. I think playing in person changed something in me. We're gonna focus. We're gonna be efficient. We're gonna go back to my standard play. I don't know what I've been doing differently. Actually, I do know. I've been holding dragons a little bit longer. I've been forgoing tile efficiency for points to some extent, which is different from my normal play style. It's been working for me, but Also, Hyoshi, is Roboto the, like, normal name of, like, the font? Is it Roboto or Roboto? Anyway, we're queuing up. 4-player East. Silver Room. With any luck, this will be the last time I ever play in the Silver Room on stream. Oh, we got Lisa. Good luck. Immediate, easy discard. Okay, we have East starting. It's the Google. Okay. That makes sense. I think this is weaker than getting rid of either of our dragons. Next is definitely the dragons have to go, though. Hopefully somebody discards one of them. If not, green goes. Okay. Yeah, oh, we definitely have to lose green on that one. A 2 is an objective increase. No, it's not okay. Angel plays. We skip that. We don't have any other Yaku. That sucks. They have their Yaku. They have that. Everyone's right now just in terminal honor discard mode. Hello, Kaozia. How are you doing? You never have luck with the red dragon? It's because you're not built like me, Leaf. I hope you're doing well, Kaozia. Hope your recovery's been going well, too. Okay, so he's got 2 Han. He's probably already in Tenpai or very close. Oh, hi, Leaf. Hi. Why would you put Kaozia second? Huh? What are you trying to imply here, Yoshi? Putting Kaozia behind Leaf when you're saying hello? Oh, because she got here second. Okay, this guy's hand is completed. I think I'm just gonna fold. I hate to lose my dealer seat, but 3 Han is a pretty big hit to take this early in the game. I can still get rid of this. It's still like safe folding. Okay. We're still only like 1 tile away from Tenpai. I like that there's an argument about who was here first and who was here second. Nobody is folding, they're all pushing. They think this guy has no value in his hand. It's like, we're looking at, look, a 3 Han, 3,200 minimum. Oh. And we find an 8 anyway, but that's okay, we know it's a safe discard. Not talking about the ranking. True. Trying to set my Lightroom so maybe I could edit photos on stream or something. Oh, that'd be really cool. I mean, he's on a single tile wait. There's not really much we can do for safety because there's no Suji. There's no... Like, there's no implication you can build off of when someone's on a single tile wait. He may be half flushing in the pin suit. That's the only thing I would be scared of. Okay. And someone else just gets a sumo. We pay a dealer penalty. It happens. Oh, so they were pushing because they had Dora. Okay. So I have to pay out 4K for that. That sucks. Can you swear in Chat Angel Plays? I mean, if YouTube doesn't block it... YouTube's natural censoring is pretty good. But no, like, workarounds. Okay, we get a pair of the Sea Wind. One's already discarded, but we have the pair. If the last one comes out... Okay. Thank you for asking, though, Angel Plays. I mean, this one is just like, it's half flush. Like, we just call pawns on these, and then we figure out what to do with the rest of the tiles. I don't think that's even a question. Like, I'll even keep the south because the odds of half flushing here are so high. Ooh, that's a great draw. Realistically, cutting the south here is... no, we don't care about that chi. Yeah. We can cut this. We cut this, we have 7, 8, 9. We have 1, 2, 3, 6, 6. We need one other something going on in this hand. It's a good hand. Okay, now we know for sure this is safe discard. We like that. That's good. So any pawn, any chi. Actually, so a 4-pin, I think, is our best draw right here. A 4-pin, we can discard this. And we're waiting on Northwind. Maybe not. Okay. I mean, they're going for a bamboo suit something, I'm guessing. We know this is safer, so we'll discard that first to at least not deal into Ipatsu. I don't think I can fold this hand. I think we're in a really good spot. No 6s have come out yet. We'll discard the white dragon. A pawn here. And then what? Do I cut the north and just go for a full flush? Okay, I think we cut the 9. We know it's safe from him. This is Suji safe, but I don't want to risk it yet unless it's putting us into Tenpai. We're going to skip the con. I can't type today. Oh my god. Ooh. We're glad it wasn't us. 3 Riichis going at the same time is crazy. And honestly, it proves I shouldn't have opened my hand, because then I could have forced a draw with a 4th Riichi. I think we made some mistakes there, but I think we're okay. We lived. This is a really good hand. We have seat win plus an additional win, 2 other honor tiles. I'm basically whichever one of these I draw here. So we take that immediately. Cut the random. We get to play a fast hand. Cut another terminal. I don't know how attached I am to half flush. The points are nice, but I don't know if I need to be attached to it right now. Okay, I'm pretty attached to it now. That's really strong. I think an editing photo stream with KZ would be really good to watch. That's not a problem at all, Hiyoshi. I understand. As a wise Kyoza chatter once said, sometimes you have to have priorities. I think as long as your streams are enjoyable for you, Kyoza, that's the important part, you know? Like, you have to enjoy what you're doing. I hate that that 6 came out from you instead of this guy. We're very close on this one. If I get the chance to, I do think it's worth it for me to con. I think this hand's fast enough that it's worth it. get rid of that. I feel safe. Well, actually, no. I should get rid of this. I feel safer with that discard later. Okay. One con for us. Not a fan right now. He looks like he's half flushing in the Mon suit. On my right, probably looks like they're just going for a green dragon nothing hand. I don't think left has anything going on. Oh. Green dragon Tudora. Okay. Thanks to the extra flip, but initially he was a green dragon nothing hand. I have not really gotten to play this game. This sure has been a game. I pawned that, and then what? Toy? 1, 2, 3. No. If I had one other pair, I would have went for Toy on that, which is all triplets, but we just didn't have enough. We didn't have enough in the tank. Hopefully soon. I hope so too, Kaozia. So we got this. This might end up having to be our pair, since we've already passed one. Though, with it so close to the Dora, I don't know if we'll see it coming out again. Because I just need a fast hand here. Because if I can just end this, we can get my dealer seat. Right? No one's over 30k. It's a very low point game. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Okay, we're going to drop this 8. I need to make a profile picture of the bird. That's not a bad idea. I think I'm gonna redraw it at some point or do something with it. Okay. I mean, we drop this. Do we want to have the 1-2? No, because a 1-2 waits on a 3. I don't like that. If I could find the 5 or the 7, we could wait. We're losing the T. Well, the T's in my eye on this one. At some point, as like an evolution of the channel, I think it's only expected that we'll lose it eventually. An open con. Alright. We're just going to turn that on so we don't have to wait. Putting on the 2 and the 9. The 9 could come out. I'm less expectant of the 2 to come out. Because I haven't seen... I mean, all the 1s are gone. Some of the 3s are gone. Half the 4s are gone. This puts us on a Dora weight. I think that's just objectively worse. I feel really bad discarding it. I have a feeling this plays in. But I just can't leave my 10 pie here. It passed. There was a little wait for a moment there, but it did pass. You're kidding me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Not only did he discard it, we also drew it the next turn. There goes another 3. I don't know how a 2 hasn't come out. Oh, there it is. We take this, we get a couple of points. Nothing really. It's Dora Green Dragon. It's like $2 grand. But That bumps us to dealer seat and gets us out of 4th place. That's huge. We have a pretty alright hand. A lot of pieces we can work with here. Okay, we like that. I think we like that more than Red Dragon. In my opinion, a situation like that isn't really, like, it's like 50-50 between the Eastwind or that. There's a world, technically, where probably this discard was actually correct. I do want to go back through that with Maka, our South one, Red Dragon discard. That 3's a great draw here. What am I looking for? We have the 6 as a pair. A 4-mon? Okay, that's interesting. We cut the 2 here. We're actually ridiculously close to 10 pi. If we draw a 4-pin, we can even open our hand and just run a Tanyao red 5. I was not expecting this. Okay. We may end up cutting the red 5 here just for the sake of 10 pi, because keeping dealer seat I think is more important to me right now. Yes, Angel plays. Sucks we got rid of the 4 and then draw the 3. That's just how it is sometimes. I think the 4-pin is our best draw, because we can cut this and then we have a great weight. If we draw a 4-mon or a 7-mon, we can cut this as well. And that's not bad either. Another 4-pin. Why am I always after anime girls? What do you mean by that? You're like, why are there always anime girls in Mahjong Soul? Five, 6, 6. Okay, and we know that's safe. Yeah, we need to get to the bottom of this. What? So you're asking like why other anime girls are at the table with me in Mahjong Soul? Is that the question? That's because there are other players and the people find anime girls to be cute. I would much rather be playing with and against a bunch of Kaozias, the cutest thing in the universe, but alas, I am stuck with this instead. So this hand is a Riichi nothing. Like literally Riichi nothing. We only did it to try and retain dealer seat. And there's even a world where I maybe shouldn't have called Riichi and just stayed Damaten, but I think I need to Riichi for the pressure. I did not expect the guy on our left to just push. Okay, that just causes an inadvertent Suji trap. The 2 makes the 5 look potentially safe. No one's folding. Am I secretly a girl? No, I am not secretly a girl. Not at all. I think women are aesthetically more pleasing to look at. Okay, no more discards. We're safe. Come on. Deal in. Final discard. Deal in. Ah. Waiting on the 5, 6. You're waiting on the 3, 2. Interesting. I get to retain my dealer seat because we gained the points. So, that's good. I'm having deja vu. Ooh, that's the Dora. Okay, we're gonna cut this. I almost tossed that red dragon without paying enough attention. I'm not locked in. This is a perfect shape right here. We have the east. We're gonna hold on to this Dora as long as we can. That's so good. This is a fast hand, and it's got a little bit of value to it. If we find a second red dragon... Okay, we'll take that. So we can do like a 6, 7, 8 and have a 4, 5, 5 shape, which we could even cut into just a 5, 5. Yeah, there's a lot of things we can do here. This hand is in a really good position. 6, 7, yeah. Unfortunate 6, 7 reference in the year of our Lord, 2026. Do y'all like Bubano $? I don't think so. Do I? Will I get canceled if I say yes? That's what we wanted to see. We can cut this. We're in a... That puts us in an 8 weight. That puts us on a 5 weight. This puts us on a 7 weight. And it's a Suji. Okay. Is that guy a baby no money though? Is that who that is? I think I've heard of him. The guy who made 1800. Hello, Bybon. How are you doing? This is an East only game. Where does a South 1 repeat 1 with me in the dealer's seat? You know how things are. We go crazy in Silver Room. These players have not folded once. It's been kind of crazy. Like, literally not a single time have I seen them fold. Like, this guy on my left, he was at... BB No Money is the guy, dude, who made the song with Iron Mouse. Man, No! The worst thing you could ever see. I lose my dealer seat. And we pay a dealer penalty, and I'm back in 4th place. Oh, man. 1800. He's so handsome. He's my hero. Are those lyrics? This is a good hand. We can do a lot with this hand. But not a lot worth value, but we can do a lot with this hand. Oh, that's what we're looking for. I don't even know what to cut here. I think we got the 9. Cutting the 9 might have been a mistake there. It's a 7, 8, 9. Cut that to 6. We'll take this. We're gonna cut the north here. I'm gonna take that early because I want to try to force my tenpai as soon as I can. This is actually ideal. This is ideal. We have a lot of weights here. Now I just need a green dragon discard. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. I mean, maybe we turn this into like the weirdest like into Honitsu hand ever. But I'm not really sure. I don't know where we're going. We're just along for the ride. I mean, it puts us in Tenpai, but like, no. I don't even think it's worth being in Tenpai on that. Because we would have to discard something anyway, come the green dragon discard. So I think doing this and just being on like a single 6-pin wait is even better than... I do not want to discard a Mon. Am I even willing to discard this 8? I'm willing on the 3. I'm only willing to discard this if it gets me into Tenpai. Because he's already done all the 9s. He's already done a 6, 7, 8. I don't think he's waiting on another 8. We'll find out. If that passes... Okay, we get rid of it now. That passed, it's gone. Thank you for taking the risk for me. Green Dragon, we can discard this. We're on a 1-4 wait. Right now we're on a 5 wait. Is it... It passed recently. Okay. I was like, it passed recently. He had one already played. He'd have been waiting on the last one. This is like the greediest push I've ever done. Maka is spitting on me right now. If I lose this, Maka is insulting me. Okay, we know he's not waiting on that. There were already 3 accounted for. Okay. What is he waiting on? We know he's not waiting on the 9 Mon. I think the 8s have all back. Is he waiting on the 5? I wonder if he has the red 5 in his hand right now. This puts me on a... I actually like this way better. We know 8s and 4s are safe. Okay, we're not worried about that. I'm not about to play into his full flush. Anyone who deals in on that, it's just like it's over. Because he ends the game right there. So it's not worth dealing in. He could be waiting on the last 6. We fold. We fold. And there's the 5. We tried. We tried. We stayed in Tenpai as long as we could. We're going to end up in 4th place, but... Oh, there would have been our win. Okay, it wasn't a 6 he was waiting on. It was the 5. He had the red 5 in his hand. I was right. So I retained 4th place because he was dealer. That sucks. I should have stayed Tenpai. I was 4th place. What am I folding for 4th place? And then like the 5 and the 4 and a 6 came out. I would have won. I mean, that was just dumb. That was dumb. That was dumb. That was dumb. I needed to push that. I got scared. I was already 4th place. I'm not going to be more 4th place. Yeah, Maka's probably going to give this like a C. I don't know why. I cannot... Hi, Turvan. This is like... I've been playing terribly. A-? I don't think I deserve that. Why did I get that? Yeah, I got a C+ in the last round. I played that so bad. I played this so badly. Yeah, I should have discarded North here. I'm not even mad about that. That's fine. Do we like the pawn? You hate the pawn. In no world do you pawn here. I'm thinking I'm moving forward with a pair of greens, but... Who had the green dragons? I need to know. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. Thank you, Kaozia. My true fan. Are you kidding me? the green dragons were sitting all the way here at the end. I think we pivoted well here. Yeah, it hates that I folded. I should have been stronger. This was a huge mistake. And then every turn. Yeah. And especially when you go back and look, it's like when I was here, I was on the one green weight, neither of which came out. Yeah, it was already over. This is 4, 5, 6. Yasashi Hito. Yeah, this was a hard hand to play. I mean, in retrospect, if I had known like, the green dragons won't appear into the last 5 tiles, I need to pivot them out of my hand. Like, yeah, we could make a lot better plays here, but I think retrospectively, yeah, we got a C+. We played it a little too loose at parts and then too conservatively at other parts. I can't open my hand and go for speed on it and then immediately slow down when things get scary. I need to be able to stick to the decision. And that's kind of what cost me. And like this, funny enough, was here when I took this 1, Maka agrees it's the right call, right? It increases our weights, it increases our tiles. But had we not done it, we would have won right here. That's just unfortunate. Unfortunate. 1 first place negates that, though. We'll be okay. Or if you look at my match history, about 4,000 second places will replace that. I got a message. Point at YouTube, Ibon. Are you Asian, Tosato? No, I am not Asian. Tosato, I grant Yop honorary Asian status. Thank you. What did you say oh for? Oh, was it the loading screen art? You're so funny. Yeah, who's Yop? Linda over here? How have you been playing? You're expert 3-star, and you've been getting obliterated, so you're trying to slum it in the silver room. I see you. You. Okay. Oh, I get honorary. Shiro-chan Tosato. We cut this. I learned how to play with random selected characters on. It's so nice. I'm not stuck with the same. Ooh. We cut this here. A 3-mon or 5-mon would be best. A 7-pin works. Very interesting. We're 1 Shanten right now. So we're not budging this hand. It's either we're cutting this or we're cutting this. Welcome to Saro-kun. Welcome Keo-chan. Hey Yoshi. I have a question for you, Yoshi. Since you granted me honorary Asian status, if I were to be an Asian, right, honorarily I am one, what kind of Asian am I? Like, am I Japanese, Chinese, Korean, like Vietnamese, Laotian, you know, Mongolian, Filipino. Okay, not the way I expected to get this Riichi, but I don't hate it. I think I call it anyway. If I don't, we don't have a Yaku. Riichis are only Yaku. Is it even worth it? Yeah. We call it. Korean, Thai, Chinese is censored? What do you mean Chinese is censored? We slam Riichi at the exact same time. That's so funny, Bybon. This Riichi was so hard to call. Well, we got it, so it's worth it. But it's literally Riichi, nothing. Oh, we hit an Uradora. Okay, it was worth hitting. The kind from China, the Chinese con. Indian. India is like a subcontinent. Whenever someone says like, "Oh, you're Asian," no one's thinking you're Middle Eastern. No one's thinking you're Indian, despite being on the Asian continent. You know what I mean? There's an antiquated term. It used to be a flavor of. So fun fact: the antiquated term is Oriental. It's not like particularly offensive or anything, but they used to have a instant noodle flavor that was called Oriental flavor, which is just, it's soy sauce flavor. It was really good. They renamed it because they felt it was like culturally insensitive to have it named that. And I'm like, that's crazy. Oriental trading. I do not. What's Oriental trading? Easy. Oh, you got a Hanemon Bybon? That's awesome. Send me some of that luck. I need it right now. What do we cut here? I guess we cut the 3. This is good. We have 2 different potential pairs. 3 if you count the red dragon. What do we, 2 Shanten? Must be Riichi. What's Riichi no Mi, by the way? If I open up, I don't have... We can still take 7s. I'm going to say no on that. Turvan said something was Riichi no Mi, so I was asking what Riichi no Mi is. Okay. What do we want to cut here? I think I take this cut. Oh, Riichi no Mi is Riichi only. Okay. You know, I never put 2 and 2 together to realize that Pinfu means like no points hand in English. I saw it on my like local Riichi Mahjong cheat sheet. We'll discard that. That may have been a mistake. I don't know. I feel like this hand's a little hard to put together. Maybe I shouldn't have. I just feel like 6 has a lot more potential options on it than just waiting on a 7 after I discarded the 8. Oh, someone's waiting on a pawn. Okay, we got that. We'll kill off the 8. This isn't that bad. We can call it Chi. We can call it Chi or... No, we have to call it Chi. Okay. Oh, perfect. Now we're on our 6-9 wait. Red dragon, nothing. That's fine. I think 9 is very likely to still come out. Though with him half flushing right next to me in the suit that I'm looking for, this is a potentially a problem. If I have some astute observers in my room, they're probably folding or looking to fold soon. Oh, hey, he dealt in anyway. Awesome. Just playing some clean, low-point Mahjong this game. Hey, Bybon, have you seen the player? I just heard about this the other day. The, like, professional Riichi Mahjong player who always plays open hand. Like, I'm pretty sure every single hand he's won, like, in his career has been open or something like that. Something crazy like that. I think the pair 2 Dora. Yeah, yeah. I don't remember if it was Riichi Mahjong or if it was one of the other types of Mahjong, but I want to say it was Riichi. Yeah, that's insane though. It's like, I feel like there's so few hands you can always do open, you know? I think we cut this. I think Maka hates that cut, but I don't. Like, if I end up with a 3, then it just gives me like an odd Dora. Your open call rate's 50%. Wow. I have to look at mine. My open call's 53, almost 54. My Riichi's 44. My hidden Tenpai 2.7. That has been going up. I've been doing a little bit more Dama 10 when it's actually like reasonable to do so. Very proud of myself for that. There's a few times, like, when I'm in first place, like, by a good margin, and it's last round, there's no reason for me to call Riichi if it's not required. Whereas I can save that, like, potential. I would say I slam like crazy. Oh my god, the other 4 comes out. Okay. Do I cut the 4s here? No. No. That's preemptive. That's bad play. The 4 can still be used with the 3s or the 6s. I'm just mad. Oh, daily reset in 2 hours for pulling. I already got rid of 4. Oh, I wonder if I should have done this, kept the 7. Should I have been transitioning this into a Chi-Toy hand? I passed up on a pair 9 and a pair 7. I wasn't even looking at Chi-Toy as an option because this hand was so close. But if I kept that, and I got rid of these 2 when I did it, and then I would have had that. Yeah, I'd actually been in Tenpai. I messed up. Unfortunate. I think I look at board state. I need to look at discards. I don't think anybody has anything right now. Like, all the dragons are dead. Almost all the winds are dead. Yakuhais are gone. He may be going for, like, a full flush. Do I open? No, I can't open. That's the problem. He may be going for, like, a weird pin suit full flush. Like, nobody's discarded any pins this game. There's a 3 pin and my 1 pin, and that's it. I think nobody's in Tenpai. I think I should have been calling here. I think I did make a mistake. I think I should have called here. I should have paid more attention. I actually don't feel comfortable discarding a pin. Like, I just noticed that literally a 1 pin and a 3 pin are all that came out. I'm just... Okay. Like, we're so close to the end. Why did you discard that? Okay. Yeah. It was just weird. There'd been none seen. I'll pay that out. I'll pay that penalty. That was a very strange hand. Wow. I don't even know where to start with this hand. Let's get rid of Prevalent Wind. Keep the Sea Wind. Keep the Dragons. Dragons go next, then Sea Wind. That's the order, I think. One Sea Wind down. No, we'll get rid of a Lone Terminal. A Lone Terminal I drew into is worth a lot less than a Sea Wind, even if there is already one down. Okay, we complete the 1, 2, 3. The 2, 2, 2 is completed. We have a 3, 3 here. A 4-pin would be great. I could just turn this into a Tanyao hand. That would be amazing, in fact. Okay. This leaves us a 1 or a 2 as an option, so I think it's worth it. I think usually Maka prefers Green Dragon discard earlier, but I think that's because Maka knows that it's used in more... Oh, that's a good draw. It's used in more Yakumons because it has all greens and 3 big dragons. Like, I just think there's more points tied to it. Oh, I can't open. If it was red, I think I would have opened. Okay. And that's fine. This 8's kind of a little alone, and this lets me take a 3 or a 6. It gives us more available tiles as options. This 1, 3, 3, 5 shape is very strange, but very close to complete at the same time. Angel Plays asks, is there a Discord? No. I hang out in Kaozia's Discord. That's it. So maybe one day I'll make a Discord. Of course, I find an 8 right after. Maybe one day I'll make a fan Discord or something. Can't do that one. Sato Discord would be fun. It would be something, that's for sure. I don't know if fun's the word I would use to describe it, but it would be something. Okay, lock in. We don't know for sure white's safe. We do know one's safe, and we're not necessarily needing it. I don't think we have enough value in this hand to be worth pushing. I think we're just going to fold. Okay, we know White Dragon's safe now. That's good. They get Sumo. Oh. Oh, we're Omega folding. If while folding I somehow get Tenpai again, we will take it, but I have zero expectations. I'm going to be breaking every shape and there's just not a lot of tiles left. This is a safe drop. I missed that one. I could have kept one of my shapes together. Technically a misplay. Maka is going to be eviscerating me for that one. So sometimes, this is a little twisted. This is a little twisted to me. I'm a bit of a demon. Sometimes when I know I can fold safely for a few more turns, I will call Khan on somebody's... That's their seat win. They could be waiting for the pair of it. We'll just discard safely. I'll call Khan on somebody that's like in Riichi, just to increase their point total and like massively increase risk for everybody. Other times I'll keep it like this, where I'm just going to keep it and use it to fold. I didn't have a lot of other safe tiles, so... Yeah, I'm like a twisted demon. Like, I'm not here to let other people have fun. I'm intentionally giving them more chances at higher points. Hey, if everybody folds properly, then the risk doesn't exist. It just punishes those who don't know how to play defensively. Really, I'm training them. Okay, I definitely want to keep this. Okay, I have to flush this hand. This is... I don't even know, like... This is insane. This might be the best hand I've ever drawn into. And I know Maka's gonna be like, what are you discarding? Like, no, I'm like... This has to be a full flush. At minimum, 3 concealed triplets, potentially. If I'm lucky, I draw into like 4 concealed triplets or something. I'm gonna keep my honors for now and get rid of everything that's not the pin suit. And we'll see how we're doing with that. This hand's crazy though. A lot of pins coming out. Not a fan of that. Do I con? Do I con? No. No. Mm-mm. My hand's just not close enough to finish. If the 5 comes out, I'll con, just for you, Leaf. I want to be able to call Riichi, though. We need a Tosado channel in the server. You know, low-key we kind of do, but... I have a Mahjong channel, so it's, like, close enough. I don't think you've ever peeked your eyes in there. I think you scrolled and you saw Mahjong and you just kept scrolling past. Yeah, we'll pawn that. Okay. Now that the hand's open, I regret not pawning that. Technically, East Winds were more dead there. Probably should have discarded that. That's crazy. You're... You're kidding me. I think this is a fine discard. And I know this is... I don't know either of these are safe. I mean, I know this one's safe from him, but... that doesn't mean West isn't sitting on 2 of them. Okay. We're gonna drop the 3. Don't deal in. Okay. I was like, I knew it was safer across. Don't work on your model today, but you have to. 2 of the 9s are gone? It's a terminal? Okay. Okay, the red comes out. We know the red's safe. We're gonna pass it. We're gonna pass it. And whenever we get into Tenpai, we slam it. Okay, so, oh my goodness. There's no white dragons left. We actually got the tile we needed, and it's the Dora. I can't fold this hand. I deal in with this. Ron. Oh my goodness. That Furiton does not matter to me. I'm only gonna rid of the 7 if it's my Tenpai. No. He was single tile waiting on the 7-pin. That's enough to give him first. I keep my second. Okay. Okay. Quesado? Yeah, Quesado, Quesado's been around for a while. We unk. We unk out here. I think I probably played the last hand bad. I think I got a little too addicted to value. Yeah, B-. I probably deserve that. I do want to see which... Okay, no, that one doesn't exist. Calm down. All right. I'll block you. Not in my channel. Wow, the hand I won D+ is crazy. Yeah, I played the last one really bad. I got addicted to value. I saw so much value. Absolutely hate what I'm doing here. You hate what I'm doing here. You do like the pawn, though. But now that I'm stuck with it... I should get rid of the red here. You like keeping... Okay. Yeah. I think this was even a better discard than that. You want me to fold. Yup. You turbo want me folding. I'm unmodding you, Kazuya. Never in a million years do you con here. I got the best possible starting hand, and then I still didn't win. And I didn't fold. I resisted all of my urges to fold. And oh my goodness. I would have drawn a 9 next. Oh. What happened? Oh no, the 3 goes there. I get this 9. And then there goes the 7. 3 consecutive green dragons is crazy. There is no more. Dang. The wall ran out of steam. You like Hyosato better. You got a Baimon. Congratulations, Baimon. Baimon for Baimon. I played this hand bad. What did I do? Where did I go wrong? That's not that big of a difference. I don't hate that. Never in any world do you keep a floating 5 over a 1-3 shape. Interesting. Okay. My mistake on that one. Let me guess, you hate the... No, you like the pawn. Okay. You say get rid of the 9, keep the pair 8s, and then focus on complete. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of a mistake. I kind of, like, felt that afterwards, too. Suike? Yeah, alright. Not as good as Quesado, but, you know. Or, like... Tuyozia or something, you know? Like... For a D+ hand, that actually wasn't, like, terrible, in my opinion. I mean, there were some bad choices. There were some really bad choices, but... Leaf, she doesn't even know what Suika means. She's never seen one when she played. All right. Let's get back into it. Once that finishes warming up, we'll have some good tea to go with this game as well. Honestly, though, I feel like that's always the case with Suika game, where people start playing it, they're like, this is awesome, this is amazing, and then it's like a week later, they're like, it exists. Angel Leaf. It actually fits so well. That's the worst part. Poor Leaf. Okay, we gotta lock in. What are we doing with this hand? We have a floating 7. The 1 doesn't help us. I have no words for my disappointment. Dat 1 debunked. Wouldn't it be Dat 1 user? Okay, we find an extra 7. A 2-man is our best draw. Outside of a 2-man. That's true, Leaf is still a minor. For the next beauty, yeah, true. Hey, Leaf is also 17 for 3 more days. Do we ever keep this 4? Do I prefer this 4 over a 1-3? I think maybe I do. I think technically this is probably a mistake, but no, we don't call that. We have a 7 pair floating. If we find a 3 or another 5. Okay, that's actually even better. Okay. Now we have a 3-4. Happy early birthday, Leaf. True. Happy early birthday. Oh, and we find the 2. We cut this. We've got a good double-sided weight. Solid Pinfu. Nothing amazing. Riichi Pinfu, nothing. Oh, Riichi Pinfu retained dealer seat. 3 Adora. Dealer Mongon 12,000. Oh shit, I totally forgot about the collab too. Oh, hey, Ron. I'm 100% about that. You got distracted by music? It's been going well, Captain Iron Mask. I lost, and so we're trying to climb back from the depths. Oh, wow, we actually got a Dealer Mongon off that. We hit the Dora chance. That's amazing. How did we all forget the birthday collab for Leaf, including Leaf? That's crazy. Absolutely 0 brain cells among all of us. You live where you belong, Angel plays. I've been sick, you have an excuse. True. True. You have a good excuse. It's a hard cut. I think we're gonna cut the east here. I probably should have cut the white. I should have cut the white because there's the other east. I'm fuming. Fuming. Why, hello there, Dark Virus. How are you doing today? I would have loved the game you just played. Wait, literally? I've always wanted to see a Blessing of Heaven happen. Okay, we're gonna cut the Dora. This sucks. Someone has the pair. Oh, you said literally blessing from heaven. I was like, no way. Okay, but 71,000 points is crazy in like a ranked game. It was such an odd hand, but also so close. I think what we're 2 Shanten. Is this about to be the most unfortunate Cheetoy hand ever? Okay, and a deal-in. Yeah, I don't know why you would see somebody do like a red dragon all Dora pawn. Well, they already have 2 other things and not just be folding. You kind of like deserve that one at that point. No. Close to a Cheetoy, close to a Toy Toy. Why's that gotta be on my birthday? Is this actually a Cheetoy hand? Or do I just open it and go for all triplets? I'm just gonna open it and all triplets. No, I'm gonna Cheetoy. One of the 8s was already gone. So I think just the odds of finding the other 8 is a little hard. Why won't you call me by my name? What's wrong with you, Kezia? Haynes. Okay. The 1 red 5's already gone, so we can drop this with our next one. Statistically, we're more likely to find the 3. Tornado is cuter than Tosado. I might start using it from now on. Anything to obliterate my self-worth. I see you. Tornado's kind of cute. What is wrong with you people? What the hell? Not OMG toast. Not tomato. Look what you've started, Kezia. Why isn't your message showing up? It's probably getting auto-filtered. YouTube uses this weird AI that will like try to detect intent behind a message. Like if you're saying something that may potentially be perceived as like threatening, it will actually like auto-filter it. Like if I had to reword things. Are you talking about the one where you said you prefer toast or toaster? No, that one went through. Dora, East Wind. We have Green Dragon. And okay, we're not addicted to value. We have the triplet. Yeah, exactly. If you've like chatted enough in the YouTube chats, you kind of know it. Just like it happens sometimes, and like sometimes you can resend it. Your toast. Yeah, exactly. It could literally be that. I think the 2 is a worse thing. Okay, I think I'm done holding this Dora Eastwind. Okay, that's not bad. That's a 3, 4, 5. There it is. Okay. Which one do we want to break apart? I'll break this one. Last year all over again. Hey, last year was great. I have no regrets last year. Why does there have to be toast on my head, Leaf? What is it like? All I have are haters in chat, except for Bybon. All I've got are haters. People only hate watch me. You're not hate watching me, Bybon. You're okay. I know Leaf. I know what Leaf's up to. I know Dark hates me. And Chaos is just out here, like, hater posting on me on main. 4, 5, 6. Discard that. We're waiting on the 8 bamboo. Hopefully that doesn't deal in. Oh my goodness. That's the worst. Dark, you literally said you don't want me breathing the same air as you. Calm down, buddy. You're not cool posting in my chat. This is like the hardest discard. Yeah, we know that's true. You pray for my success so that I will give you all my money. One day I will be strong enough to stand here and go, Kozia, if I were rich, I would not give you all my money. But until that day comes, you are correct. Ooh. You want to be that strong one day? Yeah. I want to be mentally resilient, you know? I will remember this. I get nothing for my birthday. What the heck? I'm not saying I would. I just want to be mentally strong enough. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What damage control? I'm just explaining the intent of what I said here. I feel like I'm being bullied. I need to lock in and play Mahjong, and I'm sitting here getting bullied by my chat. What is going on? Gooner Dark sees you say something about a BRS cosplay, instantly eyes light up. Have I considered getting good at multitasking? I have considered it. Mahjong is not something you can multitask if you want to play competently. What's this? But the 9? Is that Tempai? No. I can't all simples this hand without a 6. And that would furry 10 me. Okay. Wow. Okay. I know I need to lock in. I actually just played in twice in a row. I just went from first to like barely hanging on to second. I'm locking in. I can't. It was a 2-pair weight. Oh, yeah. It would have been 2-pair on the 8s. You're right. Yeah, you see what I mean, Turvon? I'm just like, I'm not locked in enough. These people in my chat are distracting me. I'm gonna blame them for my shortcomings instead of owning up to them myself. I don't need a big hand here. I just need a hand. I need to retain my second. The odds of me... I mean, at least I probably can't get fourth. I probably can't get fourth. I would have to... It would be such an insane deal-in for me to get fourth. I do need to watch that he is dealer, so his hands hit harder. Okay. True. Ooh, that's a good find. I think I cut the loan 2 here. We have 8s as our pair. Hopefully we complete these. Okay. We can rip a Riichi. I don't even think it's worth a Riichi, but we will drop that. I know we don't have a Yaku without it, but... losing my ability to fold here with a single tile weight. Like, it's a hell weight. There's only 1 copy left of it. I don't like it. If I can find a 5... If I cut that, it's the same. I think it's a better cut, though. I don't want to cut a 5 this late in the game. I know he's waiting on like a half flush, full flush. Okay, now I'll rip a Riichi. For a con call, we will pull a Riichi. Nobody here's folding though. On the right he should be, but that should be the only person folding here. Of course I find the 5 right after. Of course I do. I was waiting on that. Even a second 6. I could be doing... Oh, hey, there's our Ron. That's all right. Yeah, I have the fish because I have all the koi. I switched to the fish with all my koi. Riichi, nothing. Didn't hit an Ura. That's all right. We take those points, we keep our second place, and we end. Honestly, I just did that as a bluff. Like, I was like, I had no points, no value. I don't think I ever... I didn't. My kettle finished, and I grabbed it, and then I never poured it to make my tea because I was a little locked in. Sorry, I'm making my tea right now. Should I show my mug on stream? Bye-bye. Bye, Angel Place. I should. I should show my mug on stream again. Where is it? Here it is. We're gonna flash over. Look at that. My little tea, my oolong tea right here. That's what I'm drinking. Like my tea mug, not my face mug. Yeah, so it's a three-tier infuser mug. So it has like the double lid. So you can see it moves around and all that. It sits on this part. And this is like this little rim is what keeps it on there. It's really nice. But the reason this looks like this, show them thumbs, that's fine. For the infuser. So it turns, the reason it has that is like it's a saucer. A little saucer. No, the stream's not gonna end right now. Then I can take this out. I tilt it so I can pour it. How come in the Chinese, they like swipe the lid over the cup? Do they smell it afterwards? I see that a lot when people do things where they're like, and they kind of like sniff it. I think it's supposed to infuse more of the scent into it or something. There's a lot of like superstitions that I'm not totally familiar with in China. But yeah, and then the original lid sits on top of this, and it helps keep it warm. And there's all my leaves. Look at these oolong leaves. Look how big these get. Huge, and they start out. They start out like that. Isn't that? It's crazy how dehydrated they've managed to make these leaves. Oh. Sorry, I was doing this so I could tilt it. And just so you can see the design, if KZ is still watching. It's got the cranes for long life or like immortality on it all over. And it's red for good fortune. And all the goodness red is. Just a little quick showing. Yeah, I love this little thing. And like I can also just do that if I want to keep that covered and just drink it like this. This one was like a pretty cheap one. I got it off Amazon. Originally, I was just going to use it for work, but I like it. Oh, now that you really look... Sorry, let me bring that back for you, Yoshi. The mug? Yeah, the mug's pretty big. It's a like oversized mug because you have to put the infuser in it, so the water level has to rise and all that. Leaf is famous? That one leaf? Yeah, that one leaf is super famous. Yeah, the cat ones are so cool. I want to go pull up a picture of the cat infuser mugs. There's like 1.5 billion of them. All right, let's see if I can put this on stream. I don't know what that is. Yeah, here we go. And this one should just be, yep. So this is what like a little cat infuser mug is. So it works the same way. And you just, instead of having 2 lids, it has like the 1 lid that can turn upside down. That's the only difference. I like the 2 lid one, but yeah, this is just like an example of one. Yeah, there's a ton of different kinds of them that are all like in a similar fashion to it. There's one. Sorry, I just saw a picture of it. What did I... Oh yeah, here we go. And here's like, this is how they like come apart. This is another one. You have one of those? That's awesome, Angel Blaze. Oh, here we go. This is much better. So that's the previous mug. There's the version of it when it's open. Yeah, and I'm sure there's some out there with like calico coloring and stuff, but yeah, they're super cool. If you enjoy loose leaf tea, I genuinely think this is probably the easiest way to get in it. Huge fan of the infuser mugs. That or like a basic teapot. Definitely going to be the strongest for you. All right, bring it back into the ranked games. That was enough break for my mental. I needed that. So Yoshi, how did you do it yesterday? You had what, like, you streamed for like 30 hours yesterday. That was crazy. Just playing Minecraft. Oh, I got Poiha. My favorite. Ooh, Double Dora. Double Dora, nothing else going on. Maybe all simples, if I can wing it. Okay. That's a good draw. I don't think we ever complain about that. Helps you didn't have a full day of work before streaming. So what's your excuse for today then, Yoshi? Get rid of the prevalent wind. I would love to draw into a Formon. I like that I have 2 788s in here. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. I mean, at least you had one ready. I knew you had one ready. Very, very funny. I have a 1-3, a 1-3, and then a 788 and a 788. And they call it Riichi. I may have 2 Dora, but I'm so far from Tenpai, I'm not pushing this. With me going for likely a Tanyao, I may end up falling into it anyway, but... we'll cut the 1. Okay, we know green's good. We know red's good. Okay, cool. We have 3 safe tiles. We have the next few discards handled. Probably get rid of this before the red. I'm not sure though. Maybe we'll just get rid of the red. Oop. What did I do? Pawn. No, we don't pawn that. All right. We know that's safe. We're just gonna keep holding the red. We find a pair of the reds way too late. Seems like I'm on a more defensive table. Seems like everyone just kind of was like, yeah, we'll just fold. Oh. Look who found themselves back into a tenpai. I'm close. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Why did Dark Virus join due late? Oh my goodness. I put myself in a pickle here. Alright, we're just gonna hope that passes. Oh, it was White Dragon. Wow. They were honor tile waiting. I had a feeling. That's why I didn't want to cut my dragons early until someone else did. But no idea Angel plays why Dark Virus started chatting so late. Yeah, honor weights are because people like to cut them. And that's exactly why I try not to cut them. I'm the antithesis of good weights, you know? This is a really good hand. We're really close to 10 pi. What are we, 2 Shan 10? Yeah. We will take the 1. I cut my straggling terminals and like if I had like a west one, I cut that. Like if it's unless I'm going for a half flush, then I'm just gonna cut the wins that don't help me. I'm gonna cut like straggling terminals, then I'll start cutting either prevalent wind or dragons or seat wind, depending on what the moment calls for. I think we don't ever care about this 3. There's a world. There's a world where that ends up biting us in the ass. We'll see if it comes to pass. That's actually interesting, so that's good. Funny enough, I think this is always a single tile weight with the way this hand is set up. We don't care about that. I think maybe if I draw the 7, man, I think I would rather... I'll cut this. I'm going to wait for a different tile. Yeah, I think this hand's going to end up with a bad weight. Because if I cut this and do like a 4-sided, it still ends up with like a furry 10. So because I cut that 3, which is something I did think about as I cut it, but yeah, I think no matter how I play this, I have a bad weight. Hmm. Wow, Mangan. I should have paid attention. Why wasn't I folding? That was the most obvious half flush ever. I don't know what I'm doing. And now I'm just like in such a bad 4th place. Okay. Okay. No, I deserve that. I'm like sleeping at the wheel basically. Cut this. Yeah, you tell him Angel plays. I think I'm gonna cut this. I think being able to transition this into a half flush hand with Adora is really strong for me. Interesting. But if I draw 7, that's too many pairs. But it's 7 mon. Okay. I mean, I won't say no. A second white dragon would go crazy. We'd have to make some interesting cuts. We pawn that. We'll cut this for now. True, it plays with a Z. And then an M10 afterwards. If I cut this, we're already waiting on a 7. What if I cut this for value? I'm gonna cut for value. Because we can still pawn on the 4. Which then will need a cut. So this will be the best cut there. Ideally, we just draw the 7 mon. I cut this, and we're waiting on a bunch of things. Ooh, the 3s all going is not the best thing for me to see. We'll do it. Puts me in a weird spot, but we'll do this. Oh, didn't matter. I made a bad call to go for value because the increase in value I think was significant enough and me far enough in 4th place that I needed it. Here now I'm just trying to play a fast hand. Do we drop the east here? Yeah, we'll drop the east. We're just going to look for a Tanyao. Yeah, this is the... like you said, Leaf, it's like, this is the most obvious Tanyao, like all simples hand. There's nothing else for me to do. Does Nagashi Mangan pay out 12k if you're dealer? Genuine question. Weird cut on the 8. Got a lot of weird cuts here. Ooh, perfect. A 3-pin? If an 8-pin comes out, I cut the 8-mon. And then a 3-pin chi would put me in my best position. Are you kidding me? And that guy just has an even faster hand. Well, if I can direct hit him, or he's dealer, if he gets a sumo payout, we can go into west or into south. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. A direct hit Mongon on either of them puts me ahead of them. Okay. It's not over till it's over. A Mongon sumo payout drops him under. Most sumo payouts, other than a 1-han, send him under. Of course, we find the 7. That's okay. I need a value hand here. The only reason I'm keeping this is because if I draw... Oh my goodness. How much do I have? Angel plays. I don't think it's going to bother him if you spell his name wrong. 7. Let that. We're 9 white dragon waiting, but with no Dora. Is it worth it? I don't think so. And they're all just going for fast hands. I mean, I cut it. I'm on a 5-8 wait. And I just pray to the Uradora gods. Is this the best we have? Yeah, I mean, we'll just call it. May the Uradora be with me. Yeah. Like, if the Uradora is 9-mon, we're chilling. Otherwise, 1 triplet. Pair white. One concealed triplet, 28. Dragon pair, 30. $4K. I mean, there's a world where the dealer payout maybe is enough. I need to hit extra Han though, and I don't have any. Yeah, I have to just hope for the Uradora. It's probably the wrong move to have called the Riichi so early here. The red 5 coming out though makes it a Riichi red 5. 2 Han. Oh, I would need 70 Fu on 2 Han. No, that's not happening. I'm pretty sure it's a 30 Fu Han, 30 Fu hand. Yeah, I'm kind of banking on like a good Ron. A dealer Ron is the best. Is there a world where I have to pass up Sumo if it comes my way? Anything other than the red 5, I don't think I can even call. Actually, that wouldn't be bad. If he's in Tenpai and I'm in Tenpai, and we both get points at the end of this. Oh, that's true. Sumo is a Han. You're right. That's 3 Han. Yeah. I would never pass up a Sumo. Sumo red 5. 30. That might be just enough. Because I think he has to pay out the dealer share. It would be really close. Oh no, I think it would keep him at 30,000 exact. Oh, that's the worst time to disconnect. Sato, I have to go to the grocery store. What are you picking me up, Yoshi? I want some food. I'm not picky. And honestly, based off of everything I drew, that was as good as my Riichi was going to get, unfortunately. So I guess it's better that I called it. All Tenpai exhaustive draw. Does it repeat? It ends. Oh, it ends because he was in it. Damn. Oh, because that was true too if he had to pay out. Damn. Back down to 872. Non-bread for non-bread pizzas. Okay, I'll take some. I'll take some non-bread pizza. And yeah, you should be sorry. Non-bread pizza is so good. Oh, man. We're still only 2 first places from winning. Garlic naan. Oh, garlic naan's so good. Gotta get back up on the horse. 4th will always come. Just gotta get. Yeah, it just sucks. I've had such a long streak without 4th places, and then I've had it twice this stream, and I just feel like I'm not playing well right now. Alright, we're sitting back a little more comfortably. Maybe this will help. I probably could have cut the 9 mon there. Something like that's the only reason not to have done it, so it did come to pass, but I also had a pair sitting here, so I'm not too concerned. I don't think this hand really does anything for us. I think this is a, like, if I sense danger, I fold. That's the thing. I'm not folding like I normally do. I'm not turning my fold brain on. I've been playing too much for value. After telling myself I needed not to. Was that just how it goes? Go figure, you know what I mean? Discard of 5 bamboo. Someone was waiting with a pair with the red. Okay. We can take that. What? Oh. What in the world are the odds? That's crazy. But what's their Yaku? Just all simples? Just Tanyao? They're Green Dragon Half Flesh or Green Dragon Nothing on my side. On the right. And they are Tanyao, Red 5, 3 Han. On my left. An open con elevates the discarded white dragon. Should I just be folding at this point? We are pretty deep in. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai is the only thing making me want to not fold. Do I 2 pair wait? Or do I go for the... It's not an all-outside, so I think the 2-pair weight's better. And we know it's a safer discard. Yeah. My bonsai tree? Yeah, he's doing alright. He... Oh, hey, we got a run. Is that Ipatsu? What is this? Riichi, Ipatsu, mixed triple sequence? We'll take that. We'll take that Mangon. Vise, yeah, it is. He's been doing alright. He had some issues. I left the window open too much, and he got, like, snow burned from, like, how bright the shining light is off of it. And so he's just really starting to recover. And I'm trying to give him, now that the snow's mostly melted, I'm trying to give him more natural light again. I was really scared, though. I thought he was going to die. I was kind of, like, going to cry. You know what I mean? Not to be too vulnerable in chat here, but... Do we like this 7? I think we like the 7 more than the 2. We have a bunch of, like, almost complete things here. Poor little Tosato. Why are you calling me poor, Leaf? You're a Papertachi as well, okay? I think it's okay to open this right now. I think worst case, we can turn it into a Tanyao hand if we need to discard those. Oh. That is an unexpected blessing. We're 1 tile from Tenpai. We take that, we're waiting on... Oh, but that loses... Do I shred these East Winds? I'm gonna keep the East Winds. It's a little awkward. 2 of the 9s, 1 of the... 3 of the 9s, 1 of the 6s are already out. Maybe the 7-8 weight wasn't right. Maybe I should have pawned there and then shredded the East Winds. Who knows? We'll find out. I think these breaking up my all simples is actually doing more damage than anything to me right now. Okay, we do this. It's a Tenpai waiting on it. That's good. So now, if and when somebody discards the East Wind, we have what? 1 Dora, red 5. One Dora, red 5, prevalent wind. Okay, nobody can go for Uradora. Oh, there goes our other red 5 we were hoping to find. All 2s are accounted for. All 1 Mons are accounted for. This isn't so bad. It does feel like anybody could deal in it any second right now, though. Ooh, for sure now. He can still call Riichi on the left, though. Does anyone know Uma Musume? Yeah. I was talking about it earlier. They have the... Oh, there it is. The new Breeders' Cup, like American storyline coming out. Leaf. Isn't it funny how Mahjong always just has a way to make you seem as dumb as possible? You saying, yeah, if the East Wind isn't coming out anytime soon, it won't come out at all, and then it immediately comes out. I lose my glasses hourly, and I can't find them. Immediately finds them. Thank you. I appreciate that, Kazuya. You came here for your good luck charm. Me. Yeah, you did. But I just thought it was like funny how that timing worked out, where you're like, let me bring my analysis about this east wind out, and it dropped before I even read it. Oh, I won't get wrong. It's double around, yeah. That was funny. I like that better. I actually hope I don't find it, because that's going to be like a really awkward wait, but not the end of the world. A 1-4 wait. What am I missing? So I finished this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Made your favorite oolong tea. Ooh. Look at us. We're drinking oolong together. Like the cute married couple we are. The 5 passes. We're going to get rid of it now then. Why does it keep tossing me? Useless tiles. Show me the 9 mon. Show me the 6 mon. Every time. Okay. Okay, perfect. Now we're guaranteed a double-sided weight. We're looking for the 3-pin, the 6-pin. Well, there goes my dealer seat to a sumo payout. Okay, it's only 2,000. I'm just looking for a quick finisher on this game. God had other plans. What the heck is this? Yeah, we'll cut that. I think it's gonna be one of those ones where I draw into the red dragon immediately. I do like that. This 4 is not really doing anything. Okay. Of course we find the 3 right after. Without fail. Chi toy? I've got 3 pairs. I'm not thinking... Or 4 pairs? Okay. Yeah, I mean, Chi toy for oh. Now we're really looking at a Chi toy. We're at 5 pairs. We just draw a 4 or a 6. Look at that. I was like, I'm not really looking at it, and then immediately find it. It's so funny at like 2 or 3 pairs, it's like, oh, this hand can play normally. And it's like you hit like 4 pairs and you're like, oh, maybe, and it's like, okay, yeah, it's cheat toy, 5 pairs. Cheat toy waiting green dragon is always so funny. Cheat toy wait Northwind, no. The only problem with cheat toy is if one of these guys calls Riichi and I need to fold, it puts me in a very awkward position. And even if I hit cheat toy, I'm not Riichiing on this one. A cheat toy with 2 Dora and a red 5. I don't need the Riichi. I need to be able to fold. I'm in first place. I need to focus on maintaining. Yeah, I could. Like, I could pawn all of these for triplets, but I've passed up so many, I'm not really worried. Alright, we're sitting back up straight. No more relaxed, we're locking in. I was leaning so far back. Because this first place abolishes like half of the sins I've committed on stream. Oh, that is so tempting to go all triplets on. So tempting. Nines are dead, 8s are dead. I definitely need to be able to maintain my foldability. Okay. All simple Dora. Not enough to take my lead. I continue. I take my first place, and we walk away. 45, 44. Close. Okay. It was a small win, but it was a win. We're gonna jump right back in. I can feel it. Something in the ether has changed and moved into our direction. The royal we, when I say our. Okay. This is kind of just like a Tanyao hand, it looks like. That's why I cut the 9. I don't really see much else ever happening with this. You're supposed to go on a date today. What happened with that, Angel Plays? Why didn't you? Back when he used to hit the scene, one of my community members, I won't say who, but we nicknamed him Date One Leaf. I won't say who we're talking about though. Just for anonymity's sake. That is such a good draw. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong, Dat One Leaf? Is something bothering you? 6, 7, 8. You drop this 4. Thank you, Leaf. I appreciate that. Coming from a German, that means a lot. We're one tile away from Riichi. There's like 4 different cuts. Yeah, it does. I don't think we care about that. I could even open this hand. I lose a lot of value, but... Stream buffered right in my reasoning. What did you ask? Oh, it just does, you know, it's like Germans don't find a lot funny. You ever played Daemon X Machina Tomato? Why does that sound so familiar, but I don't think I played it. I think I'm familiar with it, but I don't believe I've played it. If it's what I'm thinking of in my head. No, we'll dip that. It is the game I was thinking about. No, I never played that. Is it good? Oh, sorry. Angel Play said the reason they didn't go on a date today was because their GF got a fever. Ooh, Ron on a west. Why? It is your seat wind. That makes sense. That was your you were waiting on your Yaku still? That's wild. Okay, really good hand. We just got to cut a couple honors. But things are looking good in this hand. I'd like to have a Yaku, but we'll find it. I feel like these tiles have potential. Yeah, but almost half outside isn't half outside. Your female Angel plays. We will. This is a interesting predicament. We're almost seeing Cheetoy. We almost see twice pure double sequence. There's a lot of things that are like almost going on in this hand. And if I keep drawing bamboo tiles, I might be going for a full flush. I didn't know there was a second one, actually, Captain Iron Mask. When did that one come out? Yeah, I think we're just going to full flush this hand. I'll call my pawns and my cheese. Mock is not going to like it, but I don't care. The bamboos want to come home. I'm not going to say no. He's half flushing or full flushing to the left of me. I want to get rid of this mon. We'll hold on to this for the moment. Oh yeah, true. You said they had a fever, right? Yeah, hopefully their fever goes down. Seems like the flu might be going around. Which is a little early, but it makes sense. Sorry, I don't know if my mic just picked that up. That was me stirring. Not a big fan of this. She will probably feel better tomorrow. I hope so. I would pawn that. I would pawn that. I would chi this. I would chi this. Ooh, that might hurt. No, no Han, or no Adora. That is something. There was so much value on that table. I thought for sure they were gonna hit him with a big hand. This is huge. Good with that. I get rid of my C one first, which generally is like a pretty big, like not good idea, but I'm gonna make an exception this time. Like the 2-2-3 here is a really good shape. The 6-8-8 not so much. I dislike the 7-9 even more, though. Now, if we find a 6, we're okay with that. If we find an 8, you know, I feel like a dumbass, but that's alright, it happens. We find a second 9, I feel a little dumb now, too, for that one. Okay. If I can finish this hand quick, it's a really good hand. Oh yeah, wow. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even know they had a second one out. That's awesome, Captain Iron Mask. Glad you're having fun with it though. Are you like a physical only gamer? I am in. Yeah, we take this. I just don't think the bamboos are doing anything for me. I forgot what I was about to say. But yeah, are you a physical-only gamer, Captain Iron Mask? I do believe was last thing I said. I had something I followed that up with, but I don't remember what it was, and that train of thought has left the station. It's an open Tanyao, but I don't have any problem with my Tanyao being open. A 4 bamboo puts me in an awkward weight. A 5 pin is a great draw. I might 2-pair weight if I get the 5 pin. There's a 5 bamboo. Not around much Wi-Fi. I have a limited hotspot on my phone that I use monthly to update, download some games that they don't need too much gigabyte to download. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Well, in that case, I really appreciate you tuning into my streams and using your, like, limited Wi-Fi and everything to do so. I mean, we're just gonna... Yeah. I don't think this hand has enough value to not fold, so I'll probably just start folding. Well, suddenly this hand just gained some extra value. Now it's a Mongon. Do I ever fold a Mongon? I don't think so. I don't think I just fold a Mongon. Okay. Toy, 3 Dora. If I pawn this... Like, what do I even cut here? This? No. I don't know what he's waiting on. He could be waiting on any tile he wants. That's the thing. Okay, we already know he has those. We lose some value to the hand, but we gain. Okay. Phone isn't limited, just the hotspot. Okay, okay, cool. I mean, he, like, there's no way to know. Like, Ron,
No.
Okay. Honestly, red 5, red dragon, +1 Dora. Okay. That's like the least damage that I could have taken there. He had 3 Dora Toy Toy. God knows how much they had on the left of me. Oh, we're not going to get last again. Yeah, we'll cut that.
Well.
Going to the beach to download games is such a, like, funny concept. But I understand exactly. Just, like, conceptually thinking about it, it's just kind of humorous, you know? Green Dragon already gone. Okay. Red Dragon. If I find a Dora, that's our best. An 8 mon, 5, 5, 6, 7. I mean, however I finish this hand. 3, 2, 1. That's crazy. The Doras are already out. He's definitely flushing. I don't know what he's doing. I was like, he's definitely flushing in the pin suit. He only dropped a terminal, and then he dropped a 3. He must be really close to Tenpai, because he's not budging his hand. I'm watching what he's doing up on the top to see. He's just not budging his hand at all. He must be incredibly close to Tenpai, if not in Tenpai. I take this 4, 5, 6. I cut now. That's spicy. That's a spicy tile. We're still in the same way we were earlier. We get 2 pair. Where? Okay, abouts where do you live, Captain Iron Mask? I feel like that's some information that I don't know or don't remember that would be relevant to the story. Yeah, the 1 pin had to go. 2, 3, 4. No, because then we don't have a Yaku. Oh, there's no world I cut a 5 right now. This stream about to be fire, says Daisy Shempande. Thank you. Sorry the last 2.5 hours weren't fire. So they are going for it. Interesting. Okay. Can we cut the 7? It's all last. I can't fold. But nobody's above 30. Fuck it, we're gonna cut it. Okay. Oh my goodness. And I just eat last place again. I don't feel like I'm consciously making decisions. I feel like I'm autopiloting, which is why I think I got like a B- or a C+. Yeah. I should have been able to win that. That's so crazy. When I play as I should and I'm locked in, I do well, but my mind just keeps like drifting and wandering. Like normally I can still play well while streaming, but it just keeps, even when I've been playing on my own though, I just can't get myself to like focus lately. Just no concentration at all. Like look at this. This was amazing. A little bit easier hands to play, but all right, we're gonna do one more. All I've done is lose. This is like, it's crazy. So since streaming, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we have 3 fourth places. I had these. I think, were these the last time I was streaming? Was that the 16th? No, that was a Monday. Wait, was that President's Day? Was that when I was streaming? No. Say it ain't so. And then the 3rd. Was I streaming on the 3rd? Okay, I was not streaming on the 3rd. The 31st, I think I was. I was. Guys, I think I play worse on stream trying to entertain chat. Wild hypothesis here. That's... oof. No. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more. We got this. We're just gonna lock in. I gotta stop worrying about stream and focus on locking in. Gonna end it all on a big win is crazy. Hit the jackpot, jumps out the window. You know what I mean? I want to rank up on stream. But I realize that there seems to be an issue here. And that's for the last 2 weeks when I've been waiting to rank up on stream. We've in fact not ranked up on stream. This may be a rank up off stream. Oiha! Great starting hand. Amazing. This is perfect. Exactly what we're looking for. Just move the table along. Yeah, it's a lone terminal in a lone suit. We're not doing anything with that one. There's no half-flush potential. I know you're thinking about a leaf. There's no half-flush potential. Angel Play says, I got bored. Welcome back. Very early open con. Put the white. No. I only open this hand for the red dragon if I'm not already like in or near Tenpai. Otherwise, the ability to go for 2 Aradora is too valuable. That does nothing. Okay. Bamboo suit flushing. Half flush maybe. Wow, that's huge. I didn't think I would find one. Okay. Anything to complete anything over here? We have these. Need to do something with these. Okay. We have... What? They're just a Tanyao nothing. Wow. I thought for sure they were going for a flesh of some kind. A Tanyao nothing is like... like, you don't even care if you get hit by that. At least they get to keep their dealer seat, though. Good for them. What do we need to do, though? I like cutting the west there. Because if I'm playing against very observant people, they're going to see that didn't come from my hand. Not a great thing to take in, but okay. I mean, we're just going to cut it now before that turns into a minefield later. Bye, Angel Place. You're a head out. All right. See you, Leaf. Thank you for tuning in. Wonder if there's a world where we should have cut this instead. We're gonna cut that. East one, repeat one. Let me put that on a note. East one, repeat one. 9M over 9 pin. That's something I haven't been doing enough lately, and I think this might be why I feel like my skill's stagnating. I've been going over my games with a fine-tooth comb like I used to. Laziness. 4-5 with a 6-6 pair. Okay. That's not bad. We can cut the 1 and 3 here if we don't fill it out. I don't hate this. We have 2 pairs, but this could easily turn into something. We can Tanya out this. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll go for open Tanya, move things along. I think they're going for a bamboo to half flush on my left, so. Okay, I don't know what they're going for, but I'm kind of scared of them. They could be half flushing anything they want with that. And they have 2 Han already in there, yeah. Very scary. Like, any discard could be Ron, yep. It was. Oh my goodness. Oh, it hurts so bad. It was actually a bamboo suit. But it was in all triplets. I just got hit by a Baimon. We're gonna get last place again. That was almost a Yakumon. They were in Yakumon chance there. They were in Yakumon chance there. Wow. Yeah, like with all triplets, you never know what somebody's doing. Them waiting on the 2 bamboo there was crazy. But, you know, it's what they had a pair of in their hand. Makes sense. What are we doing with this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this a Chi Toy hand? I don't know. That was crazy, though. Like, if somebody had discarded the White Dragon, then they were immediately put into a Yakumon direct hit and just lost. So, like on that note, I kind of came out unscathed relatively. And on their note, I understand why they take the win when they have it, but I might have waited. I could have seen the white dragon coming out later. These aren't hard pairs, like a 667 and a 133. Okay. All right. 113366 1177. We're one tile away from Tenpai. We always call the Riichi if it happens. We're gonna cut that. We're gonna cut that because one's already out, so it's like we're less likely to draw into it. And with Cheetoy, as we all know, like you can't. You can't call, so gotta be based on what's drawable. This is good, this is good, this is good. I mean, someone here has the mandate of heaven, and it's not me. I mean, we know he doesn't have a 2-3. If that's Ron, I mean, like it's Suji. Okay. Yeah, someone has the mandate of heaven, and it's not me. I don't even think that was the wrong discard there. I want to go back through that with Maka. I don't even think that was the wrong discard. Like the first round, yeah, maybe I should have been folding, seeing like what they had already, but that one? I don't think that was wrong. We'll see. We'll see. We'll go through. We'll see what Maka sees that I missed in the time. Okay. We have what, 3 bulging shapes here and nothing completed? AKA we have a nothing hand. Yeah, we get rid of the 9. We're doing okay. Today just might not be our day. We're sitting on 4 pairs again. Those are already 2 gone. I don't think it's the pressure. I think that was just like, it's just unlucky right there. Okay. I guess we're going Cheetoy. I did not think this was going to be a Cheetoy hand, but here we are. Once again. 1 tile away from Tenpai. We know we're cutting this. This is probably just cutting next if the next tile is even decent. You're kidding me. You're kidding me that 1 tile from Tenpai again and this guy immediately goes into Riichi. Actually unreal. We know that's safe. I have to fold. I have to fold, but I can't, because if I'm not in Tenpai at the end of the round, then I lose. Everyone here is just going to be playing for fast hands. They're like, I am destined for 4th at this point, so... We keep this. This is our safe discard. If we draw into a 7, which there's a few of, or a 6, we discard this, which is safe for him. We go Chi-Toy, and we just rip it. I can't guarantee that's safe, so we discard that. Like, I wish I could just fold here, but I can't. I can't afford to pay out the penalty. Okay. Which one feels safer? Or... I feel safer on the 7 discard. I'm gonna eat. Okay, I was like, I'm about to eat my words. Chi-Toy nothing. Riichi, Chi-Toy nothing? I mean, that's fine. I just need points. Ideally, I get it from one of the other two. I mean, I could hit double Uradora, and then it's a Mongon 8,000. I was going to be, this was going to be my last game going into it, but it may still be. I just want to do a full Maka analysis of this. My play is slipping, my play is getting sloppy, so I need to go back through. I had to do this to make sure that I was in Tenpai. I had to be in Tenpai on that hand. So we have 2 Riichi sticks in the middle. That's 2 extra 1,000. Oh. Oh, Yostar said come back with a vengeance, Tosado. It is not over. You are not destined to die. That's a Dora pair. Oh my goodness. Yostar does not want to see me out of here. They want to see me win. They want to give me hope. Draw me into the green dragon. Oh. Oh, it doesn't get better than that. That's 5 Han, 6 Han, add a half flush, 9 Han. We're looking at 9. Yeah, we're looking at a Baimon. I don't even care about that. We're looking at a Baimon. We're going to keep it half flush. You know, funny enough, Baimon, I think I'm better at analyzing my play than I am at playing. I'm very good at reading the board when I don't have the pressure of my turn timer on. A Chi here is amazing. I can use this as a pair if need be. Drawing into another 2 or another 7 is amazing. Oh. South hasn't been discarded yet. 3 just got discarded. We know they're not on a 1, 2, 3. 2 should be fine. If it deals in, it deals in. It's over for me. Okay. They're going for a flush or a half flush up there. Could be Tanya. Could be Tanya. Okay. That's a safer discard. I need to focus on how I can win this and still maintain safety. As long as I'm not the only one, I can afford to pay out the penalty. But then I won't be able to call Riichi, but that's okay. Okay. We know the 4 passed? I don't like that. I mean, I think we just have to cut it. Ron. Okay. Like, I think we're still too far behind that I can't afford to play safe even on this round. I mean, I do have a dealer seat coming up, but okay. Ooh, Nobuaga's ambition. We'll have a good one. This is exactly what we're looking for. We have to cut this. It might deal in. If it is, it's destiny. Okay. We're looking for the 6. Oh. I mean, we have to. Okay. This hand has so much value. This hand has so much value. I just have to keep cutting and playing. If that... He already discarded a 6, so we know he's not using it. And it's a safe tile. It could come out again. There's 3 more of them in play. It could be a triplet in somebody's hand. This just came out. It's... He's in Riichi. He's in Riichi, so if he does it, it's over. Oh, no. Oh, he had one of them. No. Why would you drop a dangerous tile there? Oh, my goodness. The 6. It was... Oh, my God. I'm going to run a calculator on that later. That was my chance to come back. We're not seeing that happen again, but that's okay. We're gonna cut green here. I just need a fast hand to get dealer seat into my possession. I can't believe that this guy right here, literally just absolute mandate of heaven. I've not played against a player so lucky as this in a very long time. Keep that 6. I may end up cutting this anyway in a minute, but that's my sea wind. Yeah, I'm gonna run that hand through calculation to see how many points it was worth. And I'm going to take a peek at the wall when I do it to see if it would have hit any Uradora. Because that may have been a... that might have been a Sanbaimon. Weird cut on the 6 here, but I think it's right. Maybe I should have cut the other 2. It's weird. It's not quite an all outside hand, but very close. Otherwise, I could have cheated that. Okay. Yeah, we're probably keeping this 9, the double 9 as my pair. There's a world where maybe I did pawn that, and then I forced an all outside, but I don't think it's worth it. Okay, now I have to make sure I'm not playing in. He's doing a Tanyao. How many 9 pins are left? 2, 6 pins, there's a few. That's okay, we'll just cut that. We'll follow that cut. He's probably going for something in the Mon suit. Okay. So we cut both of these and still like try to develop our hand. Okay. It's still... Okay, so if we draw 3 bamboo here... Okay. Can we afford... Oh my goodness. I don't have enough for a Riichi stick, but... We're still in the game. Dealer seat. Dealer seat with a terrible hand. I want to cut these shapes out. I just want to Tanyo and move this hand as fast as I can. Nah, I think this is a destined for 4th place. I think we're going to be 3 tiles in and I haven't improved my hand. And we're like 4 tiles from Tenpai. And that's the one I can't cheat. Okay. I mean, we'll see. It's never over till it's over. But my hopes are very low. And they don't want to give me a Tanyo. No, I'm not doing a cheat toy. I can't even afford a Riichi stick. There's the 8. Just tell me I'm cutting wrong. Yeah. We're gonna force the Tanyo. It's the only way I can get a hand. We can pawn both of these. Cut this. Cut that. Okay. Oh. That sucks. I'm gonna cut it because if I don't, I might end up in a really, really awkward Furiton wait. It is objectively a worse cut for me, but there's just this weird situation, pretty likely, where if I fill out these and this, I just end up in a Furiton wait, and I'm not willing to handle that. I just need to win this hand so I can afford a Riichi stick and go big on the next hand. That sucks. Coming out from him, that sucks. 6, 7, 8, perfect. And cut this. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. And we can pawn ourselves into Tenpai. Both valid options. Really, really strong. Good odds. East has to go. That's what we're looking for. We pawn this. I either wait on the 5 or the 3. This gives me a Suji on it. I think actually both sides give me a Suji. We're going to Suji the 5. We're going to hope somebody discards it, not needing it. There goes the last 7. There goes the 3. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That sucks. We can't even take the 3 in our hand because we discarded the 2. There's no 7s left. We can always, like, take the 8 pawn and turn it into a single tile wait because we're already single tile waiting. Yeah. Put the pressure on. Put exceedingly high pressure on. They know it's not a high value hand, but they don't want to deal in and give me dealer seat again. It could be any tile. There's only so many guaranteed save tiles you can see right here. I could switch it. I could do like that, right? If I see like a good opportunity. I can't fold. There was never... Oh my goodness, if I had waited on the 4. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. They've seen the 9 clears. You see all the 7s are gone. Most of the 8s are gone. The 6 looks pretty safe. You know I'm not waiting it with a 4. I've discarded the 4 twice. But now I'm single tile waiting. So you're just kind of like winging it, to be honest. he opens, he's trying to finish this. I'm at least in 10. Oh, and there's the Ron. Oh my goodness. That's what we're talking about. Okay. We officially have enough to call Riichi. It's not over until it's over. Never forget this. Let this story of whatever happens here be a reminder. Win or lose, to never give up when playing Riichi Mahjong. Okay. We can call Riichi. That's so... I don't think I've ever been in a position where I'm like, I'm so happy I can afford to call Riichi. Because, like, usually you just lose. Like, if you're, like, that few points, you usually just get, like, gobbled up. Okay. We'll cut the white. Low value hand. We have one Dora. But Riichi, one Dora, keep dealer seat. Every day. Every day of the week. Never a world where I wouldn't do that. There's even a really odd chance that I could end up in a Sanshoku. A 7 already completes the 5-6 shape. The 8's never helping me here, because even if I get the 8-9, it's still a 7 weight. So we're gonna cut the 8 there. I think it doesn't. I think having an extra 7 might even be able to help our weights better. He's going for Tanyao. He's trying to end this as quick as he can. Makes sense. I mean, I don't fold. I just keep cutting as I should. I'm a little sad, but it is what it is. Honestly, if they're smart, they should try to deal into him. Like, if you're third place here, you should probably just deal into him. You would have to get hit with a... You'd have to get hit with a San Baimon to fall underneath me getting hit by him. You 100% should, like, intentionally be dealing in. There goes the last 6. That really sucks. That means this isn't doing much for me. Yeah. I think it's a little weird, but we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go for a Tanyao. If it's the green that deals in, it's the green that deals in. The 4, I would love to see that 4 come out. Oh. Okay. And we know we can safely cut the Dora? There's no 7s left. I don't think it's worth keeping this. We find the 4. We're on a 4-7 weight. Tanyao, red 5, Dora. One of the 4s has already come out before. One of the 7s has already come out before. So we know those both aren't using them. He sumoed. I'm fuming. That's alright. Alright. Negative 300. We almost had a run. We almost had a run going there. Minus 70. We're done. We're done. We're back down to 800. I'm done for the day. It's just not my day to play. Like, that game of all games proved it. I want to see how bad I did. We're going to do a lot of analysis with Maka on this one. Show me a C+. You can't show me a B. You can't show me having played the second best and being tied for the best and being negative 300. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. I played this first round as bad as I could. Wow. What did I do wrong? starting out the gate, you liked getting rid of that 9. Honestly, valid. Oh, so you're just mad at me because I don't get rid of this 9 for a while. Oh, okay. I got an E because you just think I need to get rid of this 9.
No.
And then it's a short round, so it just ends immediately. Okay. You know what? That's not even a real score. We're not going to worry about this. Okay. We'll start our analysis here. Is this the one where I deal in? Yeah, this is the Baimon I deal into. Okay. You say cut the south. I said cut the west, because I wanted to not reveal information from inside my hand. Honestly, that's a flavor choice. I don't think there was an objectively correct or incorrect one here. And then I draw this, and then it's like 3 points off, so you're counting it against me, but that's fine. Okay. Here, you wanted me to hold on to this and get rid of the 9. Fair. But I think I'm fine with that. Because like when you're like cutting things like a wind or a terminal or things like that, sometimes it's just flavor choice. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. All these make sense too, right? Do we like the pawn? We don't like the pawn. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I am like but I'm like 2 tiles away from 10 pi, and this puts me at 1 tile away from 10 pi. Which is why you say 28. Okay. And then, like, which one to discard here is whatever. You want me to discard the 2 here? Why? Why would I discard the 2? Oh, okay. Yup. Here it is. So this guy with a green dragon and a red dragon. Which, by the way, where is the white? Oh, and the white was coming up. Wait, where's the... Oh, is one already down? I wasn't even looking. Oh, yeah, I discarded one. And here I should have... Yeah, I should have been folding. Like I said, like that was technically a mistake. But it's not that far off. You see what I mean here? Like, it's 37 to 52. It's not objectively the correct decision to make. But Maka doesn't hate it, and it probably would have been my next discard. Where were we at? I just drew the 2, so 1, 2, 3. I would have drew the 7 next. We would have known the 7 was safe. We would have drawn the 3-man. And then we would have been winging it. And he would have, in the meantime, he would have discarded a 3 bamboo again. He would have discarded that. Okay, then we would have known this was safe. Yeah. Okay, we'll own up. That was a bad one. Yep. And I did say that, like, this might not have been correct to have pushed. Okay, let's see what we did wrong here. So you just hate me, Maka, for discarding this. Honestly, like, I understand, but 43 to, like, wouldn't even consider is crazy to me. You would consider the 4 bamboo before you'd consider getting rid of the sea wind. That's insane to me. I was right there. Here, okay. I mean, that's not far off. This is good. Really, you hate this discard right here. You would rather break up the 3-4. What am I looking at? Why are we breaking up the 3-4 here? Maka, why are we keeping a single dragon in our hand over the 3-4? Like, we're not at the point we should be folding. We're not at the point we should be playing defensively. It objectively decreases our tile efficiency. What do you see that I'm not seeing right here? Oh, Maka's seeing a Chitoi wait, and waiting on a dragon is a better Chitoi wait. That's what Maka's seeing. Yeah. Maka's saying, like, that's a better Chitoi wait than anything else. Okay. I think I was seeing 7 pairs at this point as well, but I was just keeping the 3 and 4. And because 1-3 is already down. Yep. Okay. No, I see you, Maka. I got you. The 4 being so highly valued is a little strange, but I do understand it now. Yep. Yeah, we're seeing the Chitoi. We're seeing, like, get rid of the 1-3 is already seen. Get rid of it. Okay, that's fair. And we're in a similar boat here. But why don't you like the 8 at this point? It's not that big. It's 8 points. Like, I'm not that stressed about it. But, like, I feel like seeing a 3, maybe because it's around the Dora. That's why it's, like, slightly better to get rid of it. It's like people are probably going to keep tiles around the Dora. Okay. Good discard. And I should get rid of this around the Dora and keep the Dora and keep the 4. Okay. And then a dealt in. So you hated that. Because this decision is not based on a Suji. This decision's not based on anything like that. But you do think the second best world is just folding. And maybe I should have. Honestly, yes, I should have. Yeah. Okay. All right. And then there was... Oh, I wanted to see on East 1, Repeat 1. I chose the 9-mon over the 9-pin, and I wasn't sure which one was correct. And really, the answer was both of them were pretty good. Okay. Wanted to see that. This hand I played amazing, it says. Okay. Good decision. Good decision. Good decision. I'm locked in at this point. I'm actually playing Mahjong. You're back with milk and eggs. Welcome back, Yoshi. I'm going over my game. Yoshi, I had a really bad game. That game went horrible without you here. You were my good luck charm. Every time you're not active in chat, I get completely obliterated. And then you like the Riichi. Okay. How bad are we talking? I ended up with like negative something. I lost 70 ranked points. I was at like negative 300 at the end of it. It was really, really bad. I got hit with a direct hit Baimon that I shouldn't have dealt in. It was bad. I'm fuming that I lost this hand. I'm fuming. I'm malding. So here, okay. You're saying keep my options open and just go for the bamboo half flush. You said cut this immediately and then probably cut that next and just keep all half flush options open. Very fair. You love this. Yep, you love that. We love that. We love that. This was a hard choice. This was a hard choice. You thought about it. You're like, maybe we get rid of the half flush for it. It's tempting. We got rid of it. Okay. Okay. I should have cut this here. Yeah, I should have. I should have. I don't know why I didn't. I think maybe I was thinking I could find the pair of it. Like, I don't know. That was just dumb. I should have. That's all right. Here I should have cut south. Yeah, I mean, yeah, fair. But I'm just playing offense at this point. We're cutting that. We're cutting that. We're cutting that. Really? You prefer single waiting? Single tile waiting on the 5? is what you prefer here. I feel like that's crazy. No, we're just waiting. We're waiting. Oh, it's a 5-way. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. It's a 5-way. I missed that. Why didn't I? Actually, I do remember hovering it. I chose not to. Maybe I should have. Where were the white? There's one white here, and the other white's in the dead wall. That sucks. Okay. It is a 5-way. Okay. Yeah, you're right. My bad. Thank you, Turvan. Yeah, we do that. It's a 5-way. Okay. And then he deals in with that. I want to see. Was that his correct disc? Oh. And here, the guy who drew the weight literally opted into a, like, extremely risky discard over discarding the white dragon. Yeah, why wouldn't you just discard your safe? Like, he's still pushing his hand. Crazy. I want to run a calculator on this real quick. I want to know how much this hand was going to be worth. I'm pretty sure... this one is a... I mean, I know it was a Baimon, but I want to see if it was a... San Baimon with the Uradoras. Okay. What is it? East. And then we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. 4, red 5, 7, 8, 9. In the ideal world, it was someone deals in with. Well, let's just say the 6. Okay. We'll add our Dora indicator. Our Dora indicator was Green Dragon and 9-pin. And what were our Uradoras had this happened? Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, we couldn't actually get our Uradoras because it's open, but I was just curious if we were able to have Riichi'd. We lost Baibon. I almost had a run going, and it came to a crashing halt. But I just ran this. It was a 9-Han 50 Fu. This was a Baimon. A Baimon at this point puts me so back into the game. It's unreal. And if I had listened... The crazy part is if I had played this a little better, instead of taking that, if I did this, and we ended up getting dealt in the white, it's still just a Baimon. Okay. But there was technically points that something I missed where I could have got extra, but... Yeah. Yeah, so at this point, we're 1,500. This is when we missed, so you were here for this one. I was praying for this hand. The next one. Were you here for this hand? This hand went okay. I see. Cut that. Try to... Okay. I think I liked what I did with this. If you join the Kaozia Discord, you'll find me, Angel Plays. We cut the 8. We have the 2. Okay. Good cuts, good cuts. You didn't like this discard. You like keeping the 7-8. You think I should get rid of this as my pair? I wanted to keep... Oh, because this is becoming a new pair. Okay, that's fair. It doesn't matter, though. I almost got slurped up. I had 300 points left. We did... Bad discard? You don't like that, really. You prefer this discard. Why? Okay. Doesn't matter that much. I ended up finding a pair of it. You wanted me to break the 2. You hate the pawn, but I'm trying to just get this hand open, and I'm trying to rush it. So funny enough, I saw this, and I knew Maka would hate this play. And the only reason I did this is because in a certain situation where I might have pawned or cheated anything completed here, there's a situation where I was waiting on this, and it had been Furryton, even though I was only looking for the 4 because of the 1. It's like, I know Maka hates this, but this is like protection for my future. You love the chi. Good discard, good discard. You love the pawn. Yep, you do. You hate that, though. Okay, with all the 7s gone, I was kind of greeting for the 5 is the only reason. But that's fair. I shouldn't be greeting for value. I should just be rushing. In which case, it's like, they're 50-50, really. Do you like this pawn? I'm actually curious. You don't. You prefer the weight I had. Okay. We ended up winning this hand and getting just enough points to... Where is it? Yeah, they run. We get just enough points that we're able to, like, call Riichi if we need to in the next hand. This hand doesn't go great. We play it pretty well. Should drop the 2 here. Yeah, that's fair. I didn't like the 8, but... Drop the 2 there. Drop one of the ones you're saying. Like, we see this is a Tan Yao hand. You don't like... You prefer the chi over the pawn here. Interesting. Okay. I pawn there. I never fold this hand. I'm way too far in last place. You think that's the better cut right now? I mean, not by much. Okay. All right, all right. This is even cut. This was a weird hard choice. We do this. Amazing. We're in Tenpai. We're in Tenpai. Right, final round. We're in Tenpai. He's in the left is in Tenpai because he's Riichi. We're the only 2 in Tenpai. And he single tile sumos to end it. Actual mandate of heaven on this guy. Getting the single tile. Like, where was the next one at? If he didn't get that one and somebody didn't deal it in because of whatever reason, right? There was one more. Wow. And where were my 4 and 7? There was 1 7. There were no 4s. Oh, there's 1 4 at the very... That'd have been worth the points, though. That sucks. In my eyes, I see this with a lot of opens, but when I see it, like the 4s and the 7s are taken. All right. Well. Very underwhelming. I said I was going to marathon until Expert 1, but we're playing really, really poorly, so I think I'm going to call it, and maybe I'll grind up off stream a little bit. Anyhow, it was great seeing you all in stream. It went longer than I usually do. I'm gonna go make some food. I'll be chilling probably for the rest of the night. Oh, it's all right, Hiyoshi. Don't worry. Here, I'll show you my match history. You ready for this? Last place because Hiyoshi wasn't here. Last place because Hiyoshi wasn't here. I got an S rank first place because Hiyoshi was here. Last place because Hiyoshi wasn't here. Second place because Hiyoshi was in chat, which is not that active. Second place because Hiyoshi was in chat. Last place because Hiyoshi wasn't here yet. And that was before I got on stream. So that's that. Angel plays. Let me see. All right. There you go, Angel plays. It is all your fault, Yoshi. I'm glad you see the light in the error of your way. But thank you all. Oh. Huoguo? What do you mean I pronounced it wrong? Anyhow, have a great day, everyone. Hope you have a good rest of your Sunday. Thank you for tuning in. I need to get better at Mahjong. I'm playing horribly lately. Back to the grinding mines for me. Bye bye.